When your course is selling, the first thing you usually do is go back, change the content, rewrite some scripts, add some extra freebies and IP, tighten up delivery, but this almost is never the problem with your course. I've seen this enough times to say with confidence, the content is fine, the whole system around it is usually broken. The pricing, the structure, and the way it is being sold are usually the issues. Sprinkled with the lack of urgency means that no one is ever buying your course. And I promise you, I have been there. I know exactly how you feel. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 things that you can do immediately that will change the way that you sell your course and start moving the needle towards profitability. Reason 1, your product is probably too low. I remember when I started with my property course, I started selling my videos for £197. So I think I sold 3 maybe, made £600. I was just selling a small video library and there was no fair exchange of value. You think selling cheap will get you more sales. You think if I just price it £100, £150, I might likely to sell more units. But getting any money out of people is quite hard at times. So when you've got to sell 200 at £100 to get to your 20 grand a month, it's very, very different selling 20 at 1,000. The unit and the volume and what you've got to do is wildly different. It is a lot harder to sell a lot at a smaller price. Also, then what you get is you attract the wrong type of customer to your business. So you get people that want the low value deals and they expect a lot at that level as well. Weirdly, the lower the value, the more they expect for the small amount that they pay. When you attract higher ticket clients, you then go over and above to deliver, but also those people have a fair mindset and fair exchange of value. They know what they're getting for that type of money, £1,000, £2,000, £10,000, depending on how you price your course. Also then you get people with more intent. So people that pay more have more intent, they have a bigger pain point normally because they've got out the credit card and paid more. And then on the back end, because those people have a little bit more money, have a little bit more intent, have a little bit more understanding of the exchange of value, they then are likely to deliver. They're likely to listen to what you say, listen to your coaching and deliver the back end so then you can get some testimonials. So everything goes downhill from pricing. You get that pricing right and you'll deliver on your promise, you're going to get a lot better sales that will A, hit your target of whatever you want to do, 20 or 30 grand a month, and then B, help you grow your business because of what you deliver at the back end and then what the outcome they get at the back end. A useful test to get over this or to help yourself. If your current price feels really comfortable and really easy to say out loud, it's probably too low. If you are throwing that price out without even a little flinch, it's definitely too low. Raise it until it feels uncomfortable to say, and then the tension normally means that you are in the right range. Number 2, in how to get this better, is one-time revenue as a trap. Lots of people either sell a one chunky upfront fee or they build even a cohort. They do not price and build something in which means lots of upfront value, something that they can do in a short period of time, but then you get to keep them in your cohort and a bit of a recurring revenue over a longer period of time. I always love a £2,000-3,000 upfront for the year with some recurring revenue. What we're going to get in that 90 day, like a really fixed target, right? We are going to completely change your business and start getting paid. We're going to start getting clients into your business so you can start getting paid within 90 days, build out all your systems, do everything within those 90 days. And then we've got the ongoing support, hopefully forever, but at very least for 9 months in a 12-month period. Also, when a client has paid a little bit more up front, you have a bit more commitment from them. You've got a bit more commitment yourself because when they've paid up front, we get really stuck into this and they don't churn out as easily because they've paid that bigger chunk up front and then maybe go into a smaller recurring revenue back end. They don't churn out quite as quickly. So the upfront fee, that 30 to 90 day promise, that 12-month community and support, you combine those ingredients and you have something where you get better clients and clients that stay with you for longer and you're not continually chasing new sales all the time. Point 3, availability kills urgency. If you have too much availability, if you have no urgency, if you have no cutoff, if you have no ceiling, people don't have the urgency to join. They'll just wait. I'll do it next week. I'll do it next month. I'll do it in 6 months. What works is launching in a short period, getting a waiting list, hitting people in, saying it's going to close in 48 hours. You've got a price for the first 5 founder members. You've got a price for the first 10 members. You've got a ceiling and it's only capped at 15 or 30. Make sure you have a comfortable space in terms of what you can manage. If you can manage 30, and then sell it to 10, but make it urgent for 10 and then deliver hard on those 10. You want faster buying decisions. You want people to buy with urgency, on emotion. You want people to know, right, I really want to solve this problem. That's a pain that I feel inside me today, and act on that. They've got that pain, they've had it before, they've seen you, they've trusted you, they've built on it. Then you want that urgency. If it goes past 2 or 3 sales calls, it goes past maybe 2 weeks, very rarely are we closing that client. It needs to happen with urgency, and we try and create that urgency. Also, you can create a bit of a waiting list as well at the back end. So anybody that doesn't get into that 10 that week or that month, you can then create a bit of a waiting list and hit those hard, because people don't want to miss out ever. So if they felt like they haven't got in and they've missed out, when that waiting list opens again, of course that urgency and that pain point might have died down a little bit, but then kicks in that sort of second human emotion of not wanting to miss out. Section 4, this is absolutely crucial, because I feel this is one of the biggest blockers and stoppers to launching your course and getting it right. Launch and ship it before you are ready. Most courses don't ever sell because they don't ever fully get built. People start, they do a little bit, they sprinkle a bit, I want to do a bit better, I want it to be perfect, I can't launch till I'm perfect. They spend weeks and months and years recording, re-recording, redoing stuff and never getting going. Perfection kills. People absolutely die on these courses because they just try and get it perfect. They want it to be right. A focused 4-hour course which gets somebody a result is better than a long, drivelly 20-hour course that never, ever gets to market. The first version doesn't need to be your best version. Your final version never needs to be your best version as well. You're always going to evolve. You're always going to get better with the content. You're always going to get better with the value that you give. Also, when you get people in, you sign people up to your course, they're going to add value to that. So they're going to have the questions. You're going to see what their pain points are. You're going to see their growth, what changes for them. And then you can create content on the back of that. You can create ideas, you can create presentations, you can create cohorts and groups and meetups and all those things based on those things that your clients are showing you as well. You'll probably run out of ideas, but they never will. The feedback will create a better course from it. So if you never launch it because you're waiting for perfection, you'll never get to that point of having clients and some feedback off the back of it. Build a version that delivers on its core promise and then get it out. Start selling it and then build. Price with confidence, not fear. Build a recurring element from day one. Use scarcity to create real urgency, and ship it and build it before you think it is ready. These are some of the core principles that are inside Launch Ready. If you want to get your group coaching course to £20,000 to £50,000 a month, click on the link in the bio, book a call with us, and I'll see you on the next video.